Hey, it's Ryan O'Brien, and with me today is local author Jillian Tyler, who has written a book called Cross Stitch. And Jillian, you're from Evansville, correct?
Originally, yeah.
The book is, it's like I said, it's called Cross Stitch, and a book that has taken some time to write.
Yeah, it took me almost 2 years.
And why is that? Why so long?
I think that the story kind of grew with me. I was in Evansville for most of my life, and then about a year ago, my roommates and I decided to move to St. Louis for the year just to kind of branch out a bit, and there is really where I got a lot of the writing done, I think. And we kind of decided that maybe Evansville was our home, so we came back, and just going through those steps in my life, I really kind of just wanted to take my time with the story and let it grow with me.
Tell us what the book's about.
It's about this guy named Ren, and his parents are killed, and he picks up from southern Indiana and moves to Chicago.
Right, what you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he kind of is this planner guy that always has to be 5 steps ahead and know what's going on. And he meets this guy named Patrick, and who teaches him kind of that you can't do that with your life. You have to take it one moment at a time.
Kind of live in the moment, so to speak. Is any of this book based off maybe some of your personal experience of leaving town and moving to a bigger city?
A little
Is that
bit,
a lot
yeah.
of it?
And when I was originally writing it, a lot of the characters are based off my friends and my family. And originally I was like, well, I'm not going to write myself into it. And then my best girlfriend was reading it, and she was like, you know you're Ren, right? And I was like, no, I didn't want to be in this. So, yeah, I think I really kind of connect with him.
So how come a book? Where did the idea for a book? Have you always enjoyed writing?
Yeah.
Or was this something like, I've got a story here, let me see what happens?
I've been writing since I was really young, and I think that's kind of where I've grown from. Some kids are athletes. I definitely was not. I kind of played. I went to New Harmony High School, so I played so we would have a team.
Right.
But it was nowhere what I wanted to do. So I kind of have always been able to express myself through words. And I noticed that there wasn't a lot of GLBT fiction out there for kids or young adults to really connect with or to grow with. And I think that times are changing, and we are seeing quite an increase in acceptance, but they need those characters that might not be quite so political. There is some political connotation in my book, but that also just gives them somebody to be with.
Now, the book is available where?
It's available on Amazon.com right now, and also on Kindle download.
Okay, self-published, or have you going through a publisher? Okay,
self-published.
And that's kind of the way things are going these days, aren't it?
Yeah, I've noticed a lot of more self-published books, and it's not without its flaws. I'm sure I've missed things in editing, but I think that that's kind of the beauty of it.
And the book, again, is called Cross Stitch. Now, the reason I reached out to you, one, because I was interested in talking to someone here locally that has a book out there that people can go and download and read. But also, you're taking a portion of some of the proceeds that you're getting from this book and giving them out to various GLBT charities. So explain that a little bit.
Right now, I'm reaching out to individuals. I have a friend this month who is going to be getting a portion of my proceeds, who he is transgendered, and he is currently trying to finish up his transitioning. So I'm hoping to help him reach that finish line, so to speak. And then I have a couple other people lined up, and I would eventually like to branch out to bigger charities, maybe the Trevor Project, maybe more charities here in town too as well, nonprofits.
So now, correct me if I'm wrong, but only available as a digital version right this minute?
No, actually, if you order on Amazon, you have the option of downloading the Kindle version or getting a paperback version.
Okay, so they can get it. It is in print.
Yes, it is in print. It's print on demand, and they can get that.
Well, when I was told, a friend of yours, I believe Christopher, was the one that reached out to us and said, you need to talk to her because this is very important. And after he kind of gave me the lowdown on what was going on, I said, yeah, we need to talk about this, because I think you're right. While there is more acceptance in this day and age for that community, there's still a long ways to go. And they don't really have characters that they can latch on to like what you've presented here with Ren and Patrick and the other characters that are in this book. So I think it's great what you've done, the fact that you're donating some of the proceeds to various people, either individuals you know or you're hoping to branch out into other things. I think that's fantastic. So welcome back to town.
Thank you.
And we're glad you came
I'm glad
back.
to be home.
Jillian Tyler, you can get the book Cross Stitch again on Amazon. Download Kindle or download it to your Kindle as well. Thanks for the time.
Thank you
Appreciate it.
so
It's a
much.
great story. Thank you so
loved it.
much.